Hi. So today I want to talk about something that is a talk of the town. Everybody in the country is talking about Ranveer Alabadia's um, unfortunate remark on this show called India's Got Latent. I don't really watch the show. But a lot of people in the country do watch it, and a lot of people do follow Ranveer. I mean, he's India's number one podcaster, and he has done a lot of episodes on spirituality, family values. He does so much on awareness about even mental health, um, about so many other social issues that our country also faces, or even globally we are facing. So, something like this coming from him, of course, has taken the country by shock. And it's not a good shock, right? So I'm not here to either justify him or to, you know, condemn him. I'm here to talk about why is the country behaving the way it is today? Why are we so shocked? So a lot of this comes from a very deeply embedded subconscious source. For example, for the first time when we all come to know that the process of reproduction and how we were exactly conceived or born, the first thought that comes to everybody's mind is, okay, so this is how I was born, this is what my parents did to get me into this world. And the entire imagery of our parents being pious, sacrificing, tolerant, patient, good people, ideal people, nice people, it all comes to a shock, and it just breaks. That entire imagery just breaks, right, for you. And the first emotional reaction that we all have is disgust and isolation. I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about this about my parents, because now I have to see them in a different light. So anything related to incest um, is very, very deeply condemned by our own minds. For example, when we all watched Game of Thrones, what a shocking revelation of an incestuous relationship, right? There are so many other shows that does show incest, that does show sexual abuse as well, right? So we subconsciously are trained or wired to not promote these thoughts, even as a passing thought. In fact, if you look at a lot of abuses, verbal abuses that we have, they have to do with incest, be it about your mother or your sister, and in all languages. So there is no separate section that only condemns incest, it is global. Of course, there is a lot of evolutionary biology that goes into this, but I'm a psychologist, so I'm going to speak about the psyche. I'm sure you all must have heard of Oedipus complex and Electra complex. It is where you feel attraction towards the parent of the opposite sex, right? And although a lot has been talked about it, a lot has been shown about it in different movies or different books, even. Um, there's a reason why Freud was so heavily criticized on his theories. And there's a reason why we as a society cannot accept certain thoughts. So when somebody like Ranveer talks about it, it is also promoting a kind of acceptance, not fully, not directly, but how something has been a taboo for a very long time, and you start talking about it somewhere. For example, mental health, depression used to be a taboo, but a lot of people started talking about it, and that did promote a lot of change. Somebody started it, somebody talked about it first, maybe as a loose comment, or maybe as a remark, or maybe as a personal journey and experience. But the reason why we are also reacting so harshly to what has been said is because there is a fear that what if this one sentence statement leads to a talk about this? And what are we really talking about? We're talking about incest. We are talking about child sexual abuse in a way, because we don't know what age group Ranveer was talking about when he said or he made that remark, right? We are talking about a lot of things that are that don't come organically or naturally to us, and we are trained and brain wired and hardwired to completely isolate those thoughts from our imagination, even, right, even from our fantasy. I know so many people who have deep feelings of shame and guilt when they start feeling any kind of attraction to a parent figure, even a teacher for that matter, right? Because there is a different status that is given to that particular position in your life. And any thoughts related to this are considered to be blasphemous. So I'm not going to get into the rightness or the wrongness or the morality or the immorality of anything. But at the same time, it is an explanation of why we as a nation are shocked, why we as a nation cannot accept something like this coming from someone like this, and why this person, Ranveer, is also, getting such a huge backlash on this. Comedy comes with a lot of, different kinds of humor. There's light humor, there's dark humor, there's satire, um, and comedy has the potential to bring about change because jokes and humor stay with us, stories stay with us, right? But there is a limit to which freedom of speech can be or should be accepted in comedy, because one statement, one remark, you can just pass it off as humor. I just said it jokingly. I was just kidding. I didn't mean this. But that one statement, that one sentence can evoke a thought in somebody's mind, can lead to conversations about a particular topic, and that can promote change. But is that change is in the right direction? That is what is important to understand. And when it is not, of course, the country, the society is going to oppose you, it is going to attack you. That is bound to happen.